that's going to be the new focal point, the war. Because chaos brings opportunity. War generates money. So now we're going to be, then the focal point's going to change. So now it's going to be invasion. That's just my opinion, but I think, when the war goes into full swing, because right now it's just kind of a coup. It's a standoff right now. It's just they flexing their muscles. I might be way off on it, but I'm usually not. Oh yeah. So some good news, or kind of good news. I'm gonna probably sound like really pessimistic when I say it, but we're gonna unpack and digest the good news. The Ahmaud Arbery, they got found guilty in the federal trial, and they're going after a civil suit now. So clap it up. I'm gonna work on a bomb. So I'm gonna get a bomb sound effect next. Because now I'm about to drop a bomb. Because although I'm ecstatic for the family, I'm glad they got their closure. I'm glad they stayed, spiritually rooted and had a impeccable support system and kept on applying that pressure and then backed down and didn't let up. When you strip it down to the bare bones, it's a token verdict. They was petrified to deliver a guilty verdict. They was petrified to deliver anything less than life. After they seen, the riots, they were scared of that. After they seen all them black people through the entire, proceedings, thick, up at their courthouse. Even though I wasn't on that soil, I know the shock waves. I can feel the shock waves from where I was at, watching all my brethren on that land, ready for if they came back and said not guilty, ready for if they came back and said 25 to life, they was ready. So they offered a little token and said, yeah, let them guys go, because, that's what they do. It really boils down to money. So they're looking at it. These three guys, put them in jail for the rest of their life because they're pretty much over anyway. They're all pushing 50, except for the son. Pushing 60, 70, pushing they're old. There's some old trash. But anyway, so sacrifice these three or have, all these black people level our city to nothing, which they would have if they would have came back with some mess, rightfully, and it would have started like a global impact. It wouldn't have just stopped there. You think we wouldn't have, you think we, worldwide, you think we would have rolled for that? We would have sat down and took that? Nah, they knew that. Because wasn't no National Guard could have stopped that. Like, I think black people in the military would have broke ranks on that one. We wasn't gonna let that ride, and they knew we wasn't gonna let it ride. But again, shout out to the Arbery family. I hope they get their full closure, because you can never replace a lost loved one. That wound's going to be open for the rest of their life. And them guys, we saw it, we heard all the racist stuff they was saying, all the little racist like rhetoric they was posting online. So that wasn't even nothing. Still to this day, if they can catch a black person slipping, if they think they can get away with it, they'll try it. And there's some out there so bad they don't care if they do get caught. It's like, what's the worst that can happen to me? I'm white. Like, what's jail really going to be like for me as a white man? I'm just saying, like, I don't think I know everything. I don't think I got all the answers. Just, you know what I mean? Like I said, I try to dedicate this platform into, putting us in the positive light and putting the narrative in perspective from our perspective, than just letting them just put any spin they want to on it. So, this was just a super live tap-in. I get with y'all this weekend for a full episode on the Narrative Podcast. Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoy the good rest of your day. Check out my poetry blog, Halsey's Poetry Corner, at www.mrhalseyblog.com for some new poetry. I should have something new, probably better on this evening. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like been slacking on that since I started the podcast, but it isn't because I don't write. Like, I got notebooks on notebooks, but yeah, I'm gonna probably start, more consistent posts. I was just doing it like 3 poems one time a week, but I think I'll try to do one every day, starting today. And so check that out. And if you want to support me on that, it's www.mrhalseyblog.com. And to support me, just visit that link and leave a comment on one of my poems. And definitely download this episode, because I'm broadcasting live right now, but after I'm done broadcasting, I'm going to share it back to all my platforms that I'm on, and it'll be showing up as previously recorded. So, when you see it on Twitter, on the gram, YouTube, whatever, just, download it, click the link and download it. Yeah, so thank you. Halsey Allen, Narrative Podcast, signing off. I will see you this weekend with a full episode of the Narrative Podcast. Thanks, guys. Get a little bit of gasoline. Put a little bit of